this lecture is for BA Honours English Semester 2 class, and the class is Technical Writing. In Unit 2, we are left with one topic, and that is research. And I am going to give you a brief on what research is and how you have to write a report on that. So first of all, I am going to write the elements of research. Under elements of research, there are three topics: front matter, main body and back matter. In front matter, there will be 10 topics that you have to write in detail about. Everything is available in the book that has been prescribed in your syllabus about me. That is Business Correspondence and Report Writing. So under front matter, and when you have to submit the report of the research that you have done, you would be writing first of all the cover page, then the frontispiece. After that would come the title page, then copyright notice, forwarding letter, preface, acknowledgements, table of contents, list of illustrations, abstract and summary. Suppose in the question paper, you get this question that what will you include in the front matter under elements of research. So under the topic front matter, you will write all of these one by one and also write a few sentences about them which are there in your book. Then comes the main body, when you are writing the report of the research that you have done. So under main body, you will write first of all introduction. Like what is your research about? You have to introduce your topic and then you will discuss. You will have a discussion in detail about what is that, and then you will draw a conclusion based on your discussion and introduction, and then you will recommend. What do you recommend further, or what do you recommend your readers to concentrate on? The third matter would be the back matter, and in appendix, list of references, bibliography, glossary and index would be included in that. And I want to make clear what bibliography, since all tenure papers that you have with you is that what is the difference between bibliography and reference. So bibliography is the order of writing the names and surname of authors. Whenever you write bibliography, you have to keep in mind the following points. Then the sequence of details, the punctuation marks and the layout. I am going to read now from the page number . From the page number, that how you have to write bibliography whenever you are writing a report. A bibliography is a serially numbered list of published and unpublished works which are consulted before or during the preparation of a report. It is distinct from the list of references in several respects. Number one, the bibliography lists the works which the author has read. And to which he is indebted for ideas or for information in general terms. Whereas the purpose of the list of references is to point out the specific location of an idea or a piece of information in the original source. So, but you have to keep in mind all these things. Number two, the bibliography may contain works recommended for further study, whereas the reference does not perform any such function. Another difference between bibliography and reference. Number three is the bibliography may be mentioned, annotated, that is, it may indicate briefly the content and usefulness of the works cited, whereas the references indicate only the sources. When some authors give more detail in the letter, they term it as notes and references. Number four, the bibliography may be select or selected, including only the more relevant of the works consulted, whereas the references are always complete. Now, next point, the entries in the bibliography are in alphabetical order, whereas the references may sometimes be recorded in the sequence in which they have been cited in the text or the report. The last point is the author often prepares the bibliography before writing the report to remember the work he intends to consult. The list of references, on the other hand, is more conveniently prepared while the report is being written. Final shape to both is, however, given at the end. And as I said to you that while preparing the bibliography, keep the following points in mind. The order of writing the names and surnames of authors, number 1. Number 2, the sequence of details. Number 3, the punctuation marks. And number 4, the layout. And the order in which the various elements appear in the bibliography and list of references is as follows. The last part of the name of the author or editor, the other parts of the name, year of publication, title of the book, place of publication, name of the publisher. In the case of an edited book, the abbreviated form ED is added after the name of the editor. The number of the relevant editions such as second edition, third edition, etc. is also mentioned after the title of the book. In the case of an article or some other works, additional or somewhat different information is included as shown in the examples that we did in the class. So this is how we will do like what research is, how you have to write the report about your research, what all you have to include in the matters, the front matter, the main body and the back matter. So you have to include it everything. And please do not forget about what is the difference between bibliography and reference. And I want you all to go through the pages that I have marked for you in the WhatsApp group. You'll have to go through all those pages intently. Listen to this lecture as well, and you will have to make an assignment on what is research, what all material you have to include when you are writing a report on the research, and what is the difference between bibliography and references. You all have to do this. It is compulsory for everyone. I mean, this is the thing that you have to listen to, and you have to write 2-3 sentences under each head. And this is very important since this is going to help you always in your life. So we are left with only one topic in the unit 3. The rest of the things we have done, and this is what research is all about. Thank you.